Hey y'all, grand afternoon rising. Happy Good Friday. I thank the Lord for waking me up this morning and to see another Good Friday because a lot of people didn't make it. I don't want to get emotional. Tomorrow's my brother's heavenly birthday, so it's just going to be me and my niece, maybe my sister, but my nephew has to work and my great nephew is going to be at his father's house, but it could just be me and him, me and his pictures, his it doesn't matter, but we're going to celebrate him tomorrow. He would have been 57. Okay. Does someone here live on a winding road? And do you live in Kansas? A winding road, you could live in Kansas, but you definitely, woo, 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 to get to your house. Somebody may have a house in the cabin. Somebody may have a cabin in Kansas. Your house may be like a cabin, a lot of wood. You may want to live in a cabin. All right, and someone is affiliated with LU, Lucky, Lucy, Louis. No, that's LU. Let me start over. Lucky, Lucy. Who else is Lou? Lucas, Luke. Somebody, somewhere watching this. I don't know why it looks so filmy because I got the window shade down. Maybe that did it because it was just too bright. But I see LU. One moment. Wait a minute. Lutheran. Is someone a Lutheran here? I just heard Lutheran church. Does somebody here attend a Lutheran church? If so, this could be your message, y'all. I've been hearing messages all day long. The same thing that I've been trying to get away from. I wish this person would leave me alone. Somebody is having an emotional breakdown. Somebody, somewhere, a masculine, could be a little bit feminine, is losing their job. Something went on with them and a supervisor. It could have been sexual. This person could have tried to sleep their way to the top. Now they backed away from the supervisor. They could have harassed somebody on their team and they're being let go. I heard 3 o'clock. Clear your desk out. And y'all, to be honest, I feel bad for them because this person is crying in the office. This is all I got left. Queen Shark Collective left me. I'm going through a divorce. My son just got put in jail. Y'all, I feel bad for this person. They getting it back. And they know it's because of reason they treated you bad. Okay? Lucille. The LU could be Lucille. Okay. Someone's last name is Carpenter. Somewhere near Danville, Virginia. That's where King's Dominion is. It's an amusement park. Here, it's nowhere near me. It's near Richmond, Virginia. But it's actually in a city called Danville, Virginia. You may be affiliated with King's Dominion Amusement Park for some reason. You could have went there before. Maybe when you were 15 years old. Okay, y'all. I shuffled this deck. After I shuffled it, after the last reading, I shuffle. Y'all see me? I shuffle them and I put them back in the box. Somebody's name is Shelly. And I see this number 13 again. The message that came out, the first card said, "Let the past go." This person wants. Let me explain who this person is. Again, this is somebody you could have met as recent as August. I'm hearing August 30th, the end of August up to now. It started off like fireworks. Thank God I finally found my person. My replacement twin is here. Forget that old person, blah, blah, blah. I told y'all last year or early this year, it's going to be short-lived. This person has some emotional issues. They were hurt terribly in their past. And not that they took it out on you, but they thought that you may do the same thing to them. And you was like, okay, well, I'm not going to beg you. I had a good time with you. Thank you. And you went on. So now they're thinking, you know what? I really did dig that dude. I really did dig that chick. They checked you out. They see you're held in high regards and they want to circle back. And you have lost interest in this person. I hate that was the worst thing they could have did. You've lost interest in them, and we already know it's this past person. This person feel like they're having an emotional breakdown. They are going crazy. They 1 minute they hate you. I forget Queen Shark Collector. She ain't all that. He ain't all of that. The next minute they cry, the next minute they love you. They're going crazy because nobody's ever walked away from this person before. And you's like, you know what? I like you. I may even love you, but I don't love you that much. You're going to choose somebody over me. On top of that, you're going to be with other women and men. So basically, you have a roster. Guess what? Remove my name from it. And they can't believe you ain't budging. Yep. All right, I'm going to give you a couple of messages from here. So the first one said, let the past go. And what I heard on my end was, two wrongs don't make a right. If you run into this person, they're on my red wallet. If they speak to you and you don't speak to them, they're going to try to pull this two wrongs don't make a right manipulation. I thought you would be bigger than that. They're going to try to, y'all, they're going to try to ruffle your feathers. You can either tell them off or you can just ignore them. They are going, when I tell you, I don't know what else to put it on. My white head, hold on. My white sleeping scarf, they're going crazy. Hold on, because y'all think I'm playing up in here. One moment. My comb, they're going crazy. Why is this phone looking like this? Can y'all see me? What the? I'm still here? That's crazy. Okay, well, I'm going to give you a couple of messages. I'm not surprised about nothing going on because I deliver messages. And sometimes the enemy doesn't like that. Well, hell, all the time. Okay? Why did I just hear Claudine? Hold on, not Claudina, Claudine. That is James Earl Jones and Charmaine. If you forget this woman's name, I'm gonna kick your own butt. You know, as soon as I finished that reading yesterday, I remembered Cisco Anywhere Connect. Oh my God, hold on. Let me just see. I go into brain fog. My girl, Diane Carroll. Whew. One moment. I heard Claudine. I want to know when her birthday is. One moment. I'm glad to have y'all here. I love y'all comments. You're so sweet and kind. When is Diane Carroll's birthday? She was born, oh, wow. Diane Carroll was born July 17th, 1935. Okay. 7/17 is 1971. One moment. 7/17, I think. One moment. I know 7/29 is Leo. It might be Leo, but I want to check. No. What's before Leo? Cancer? Cancer. One moment. 7/17 astrological sign. This phone is spinning. It's not going to give me no information. Cancer. It's Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer. You could be a Cancer. Because Vitero's birthday was 6/24. He was the beginning of Cancer. So you could be a Cancer, or your person could be, or your birthday could be 7/17. 7/17 could be your address. Y'all know how I do. 717. That might be a good number to play tonight, y'all. Put $1 on it. But somebody wants to let the past go. Why keep going tit for tat? Yeah. Something trying to come in. That's why I'm feeling distracted. One moment. Someone's name is Courtney. Okay. Let me see if anything comes out of here, y'all. I'm shuffling. Oh, this one flipped right over. And this one says, you hurt me. That's us to them. The reason why we're not with either this new person we just met, I don't know if they said something out of the way to you or if they just didn't respond, but you want them to know you hurt me. That's why I'm not with you. You made me feel like an option. You hurt me. Definitely Cancer. Somebody's name could be Romeo. Somebody could be dealing with someone named Romeo. I see glory greens in the can. Somebody could be cooking glory greens for Easter dinner. Somebody just said, oh my God, how did she know? Okay, and I see Kansas again. Somebody could have went to Kansas State University. I see KSU, unless that's somebody's initials. KU. What kind of last name could be you? It's not up to me. It could be a lot of them. I see the name Gene, Gene. Okay, y'all, somebody going to court. I just heard they're going to need Johnny Cochran for this, the late Johnny Cochran. Somebody's in trouble. Somebody is in not trouble, but big trouble. I just heard they're going to need Johnny Cochran for this. Y'all, I know I talk bad about some of y'all past persons, but they need prayer. I mean, no, I need you to pray for it. I don't care if you never want to see him again, but if what I heard was correct, somebody in big trouble. I'm hearing embezzlement, fraud, embezzlement, something federal and legal. They're going to need Johnny Cochran for this. Oh, Lord have mercy. The number 410 just jumped in front of me. That's April 10th. That's Aries. Or 410 may resonate with you. That could be your area code. That's Baltimore, Maryland. You could be from Baltimore. I've called out Maryland Maryland a couple of days this week. Usually that means my reading. But I don't live near Baltimore. I'm about an hour away. I live closer to D.C., about 15-ish minutes to the D.C. line. This one popped out, and it says, spoiling you. Somebody wants to spoil you. Now they want to spoil you. You know what, y'all? I often go back and forth. If somebody had really done me wrong, and I swore off of them, and I knew for a fact that they had changed, because people can change. You're looking at a woman who used to weigh 550 pounds. You're looking at a woman who would start the day off with 2 steak, egg, and cheese bagels from McDonald's, 2 hash browns, and then I would go to 7-Eleven and get an apple fritter or either 2 cinnamon buns from McDonald's and a big orange juice with diabetes, with high blood pressure. When I tell you a person can change, you know what I eat for breakfast now? A salad. I start my day with a salad on my mother. This morning, after the salad, I had a small bowl of the famous Raisin Bran Crunch I bought last week. People can change, y'all. The worst, I was a food addict. I would look in the mirror and cry. I could pick my stomach. The way I look right down there and just see my thighs, I would have to pick my stomach up. I was the epitome of a sneak eater. I wrote a book. It's on Amazon, How I Lost 240 Pounds Without Surgery. Charmaine Langford. I broke it down. I bared my soul in that book. I remember, and I'm going to get back to this, but let me tell you how people can change. I remember one morning I went to a different McDonald's. I thought they all opened up the same time. I'm in the parking lot 5:25 in the morning waiting for them to open. Apparently this one didn't open till 6. I blew the horn at 5:30. I blew the horn at the bomb at the drive up because I dare not get my big butt out the car, right? That guy that came to that window, he looked down in that car and saw this 550-pound woman stuffed in that car. He looked at me with disgust. He said, we're not even open yet. Can't you wait? I drove off and I never felt so small in my life. I'm going to tell you, y'all, when you want to change, you can change. I ate Popeyes every day with high blood pressure. Pizza Hut, I would eat a whole medium sausage pizza by myself. I'm not bony now, but I'm like literally half the size I was. And I'm still going to get this off of me. Even if it's another 30 pounds and I cap it off right there. So what I'm telling you is people can change. Somebody is changing because they want you back. They said, I can't keep being a player. I can't keep being Romeo. I done lost the best thing ever happened to me. And my question to you all is, do you have any love left in your heart for that person? Would you be willing to put the past behind you? Would you be willing to let the past go? I was thinking about that in the bathroom. I said, if somebody, now, the two men that I can't stand, heck no. No. The one that devastated me and the liar. You couldn't give me a duffel bag of money to even go out with one of those guys. So I get it if you say, Queen Shar, respectfully, no. But for those who still got feelings for their person, and you knew for a fact that they had changed, if they were gambling or going to strip clubs and all that changed, would you take them back? Think about it, because for some of y'all, they're coming back. Okay? I just heard Pillsbury. Somebody has some biscuits or something Pillsbury in their house. The refrigerator or Pillsbury cake mix. I just saw Pillsbury. Savannah, Georgia may have Pillsbury. I see Savannah, Georgia. Yeah. Somebody bought groceries and they gave you a brown paper bag. You could have went to Walmart. You bought groceries. I see somebody carrying the groceries in a big brown bag. The kind my mother used to shake her chicken up in before she would fry it. She would put the flour and the seasonings in the big brown bag and shake it up and fry her chicken. This person want to run away right now. Somebody want to run away. Everything, karma, she'll wait. She patient. She said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got them. She will dump it all on them at one time, and they just want to run away. They want to gas their car up and just drive off and put everything behind them. And this one says, still listening. Somebody listened to your old voicemail messages, or either you all had a song and they listened to them. They still listen to remind them of you. I'm going to tell you, when God gives you a gift, you never forget about it. This person could have met 9. I told you they've slept with 9 women since they met you. Out of those 9, they don't even talk to them. They don't deal with them. It's a, hey, how you doing? The excuse they're using is, I got to work late. I got some extra hours I got to work, or I'm going through something to get this person off their back. They went through all of that. After they met you, they were afraid of the connection, because the connection between two people that God put together, it's crazy. I'm going to do 2 more of these. Matter of fact, I'm going to look at the front and the back, the bottom and the top. Bottom of this deck says, focused on money. I just said this person telling somebody they working extra hours. This person need money for court or to move. Why is this phone doing this? It don't matter. I'm going to set my webcam up. I got 2 brand new ones. I keep saying it. And showing out. This is the karmic. This is a person they're trying to leave. They are showing their whole natural butt. This person, they feel like they use them for money, y'all. You wasn't saying that when I was buying you Cartier or them new Nike. This person could have come to their job and showed off. Maybe that's why they're getting terminated. Somebody losing their job. Somebody is going to be out of a job as soon as 3 o'clock today. Trust me. I still got this one from yesterday here. Let me just see what's here. April. Something happening right now. We're in April. Okay? That I'm obsessed with you. That's a repeat. So that's just letting you know somebody is obsessed with you. And I got on my Calvin Klein t-shirt. Obsession. Remember that cologne by him? Oh, God, I knew this guy, y'all. He used to take a bath in that stuff. I'm like, dude, how much are you putting on? You know they had it for men and women. You could smell him 4 blocks away. Let's just see what's on the bottom of this deck. I can't handle your love. I said this. Stop getting dark. I'm going to put it up there anyway. Somebody, and I talked about this a few minutes ago, they never had a love like this before. They're used to hoochies. They're used to gigolos. They're used to 40s and blunts and bring my Newport 100s over here or stop off and pick up a 40. They're not used to nobody decent like you. What? You go to work every day? You mean you wash your clothes? They don't pile up till you have to go to laundromat and carry in 12 bags? What you mean your credit good? What? You never had an STD. They're not used to it. And now you got them thinking. Now they want to change. They want to be different. All of a sudden, these people who like smut, they don't want them. If I get cut off, I love you all. If you want a personal reading, intuitivequeenshar@gmail.com. I got you. Somebody's nickname is Smokey. Someone's nickname is Smokey. Someone may have an old record player. I just saw a turntable. Somebody may have a real record player or DJ turntable because I see album. My mom's favorite dustpan was an Al Green album cover. I don't know about y'all back in the day. That Al Green, she was split it in half. She kept the one with Al face on the front. But the back of Al Green's album back in the day, that was our dustpan for many years. Yeah. We made do. It wasn't even no big deal. And when the knob broke off the 13-inch black and white TV, the Y pliers was the remote. Remote? Get up and turn to channel 5. And TV turned off at like 1 in the morning. All this all-night cable. Child, please. You teenagers on here, y'all don't know about that. When that dun 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 dun, when you hear that, it's no more TV shows on. You gotta wait till the next morning. Oh, this one. You see this one? You see him get on my arm? You see him? He says, will this ever change? No, not until you apologize. You can forget about it. This person is miserable. That's the word, miserable. They can't see a way out because they know you blocked them. You done. Things are rough at work. Money's tight. Y'all, I'm telling you, Queen Shar feels sorry for them. They didn't know what they was getting into when they crossed you. And that ain't no karma. Said I told you to hold up. I got them. That's why I don't believe in being messy and scratching people's cars. No, don't worry about it. Karma, she said, I got them. Don't worry about the Queen Shark. Like if I got them. Someone's last name is Osborne. I see Elizabeth, Liz, Lizzie. Okay. Dennis is here. Dennis. Butler. Okay, Francis. Francis is tall, male or female. The male could be 6'4", the female could be 5'9", 5'10". Okay. Someone's last name is Parker. I see Michelle. I see Ursula. Someone's nickname is Bunny. And somebody still has a DeBarge. I'm hearing Bunny DeBarge. Somebody still has a DeBarge CD, a playlist, something with DeBarge. I love DeBarge. I love them. Ooh, and I like it. Yeah. Woo! Don't get me started. Alrighty. I can't do this right now. Somebody's feeling pressured. I can't do this right now. Somebody's overwhelmed and somebody wants to talk to them about, oh, what's wrong? Well, why you don't ever call me no more? I can't do this right now. They're overwhelmed, they're pressured, and they just want to shut down. I'm going to read the front and the back. Stuck in memories together. Stuck in memories of us together. This includes the listening card I just had where somebody's playing your voice messages back over or videos. They can't shake you. And they're not going to be able to till they make it right or find their way back to you. And the top of the deck says, I can't make a decision. Oh, but you made it for them. That's why you told them deuces. Oh, you want to be out there with the other chicks? Okay, bye. I don't like you that much, sir. Yeah, I may love you. But what I'm not going to tolerate is you not only being with the main karmic spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, lover, but you're going to go get some other ones. They can have you. I'm not sharing you. I pay all my own bills for myself. This is what we're saying. There's no, we don't do that. We grown. No. Okay, someone's last name is Thorpe. Thorpe. Donna. I wrote some names down earlier. Donna, Dana, Diana, Douglas. Their name starts with D. Sis, I know who you thinking. They could be. They could be going through hell right now. Look, Susie, you know who I'm talking about. I didn't see them, but their name does start with D, so you never know. Douglas, Diana, Dana, Diane, person. Someone's name is Candy. Somebody's watching this channel who don't think I know they're watching. I don't know why you don't think I don't know. I hope you're enjoying the reading. How are you? Be a man or a woman, because it's two. There's one male and one female, and make it right with me. Don't keep sneaking and watching. You know I know. You know I got the gift. Yeah, don't be embarrassed. You know who you are, and you know who you are. People so immature. Someone's name is Cecilia. And something about Hershey. Hershey chocolate, Hershey cookies, Hershey something. Hershey, Virginia. No, Hershey's in Pennsylvania. They have a Hershey amusement park. And I talked about Kings Dominion earlier. Somebody could be planning an amusement park trip. I hear Gloria. Somebody has a black car. Wishing on a star. Wishing on a star. Somebody's wishing to see you again. I think that's it, y'all. I'm about to go out, honey. It's 77 degrees. I got my shorts on and my t-shirt. I'm about to put my sneakers on, and I'm gonna go out and get some beautiful sunshine. Y'all, my back getting better. That pain in my left thigh that's associated with this L3 disc that just started, it's getting better, y'all. God is, I'm about to start crying. God is so good. Y'all, I sat on that bed, I prayed. I said, Lord, can you please wash healing over me? He heard me. Y'all don't know. If you don't know, I cut up a lot. But don't you know, when I open my eyes up, if I wake up 2 times and go to the bathroom, I thank the Lord. I thank the Lord for safe travels to the store and back. Because anything can happen. I live by myself, me and Arthur, and he watch over me every night, every day. I haven't worked since December 20th. I got my last check December 27th. And still I rise. I'm still afloat. That ain't nobody but God. Ain't that much budgeting in the world. He's looking out for me. He can do anything except fail. He died on the cross humbly today, y'all. Let me tell you something. Had it been me, I would have went out with a bang. I would have cussed everybody out. I would have fought. They would have had to literally tie me to that cross. But he was so humble. And he did this for us. And look how mankind do each other. If I leave this earth, when I leave this earth, I have no regrets the way I treated people. The only regret I have is treating the wrong people right. And what I learned from that is I learned the lesson. You got to be careful who you pour into. Okay, y'all. Someone's nickname is Kitty, Kitty. I don't know why I see Wyoming. Does anybody even live in Wyoming? I guess they do. So I see Prairie Land, Wyoming. Somebody's going to get a job offer. Well, I just heard Cornell University. Where did that come from? Somebody may get a job offer, an internship, Cornell University in June. Remember I told you that. I see the name Dorothy. And Cheryl, if I didn't mention Cheryl earlier, I see Cheryl. Katie. Okay. Hold on. Somebody said mention me. One moment. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who's here, please? Fred. Buster. They may have crossed over. If you know a Fred or a Buster, I know a Fred and a Buster that passed on. Maybe one is my uncle and one was a neighbor who was very protective of me. They could be, come on, y'all, I'm about to get in my feelings. Come on now. You know they stay with us when they leave. Anyway, before my mushy butt gets started, thank y'all for listening. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Stay safe. Eat all the ham you want. Just take your blood pressure pills. Somebody had a milkshake for lunch, vanilla. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Vanilla and something dealing with coconut. You may be making something for Easter with coconut in it, okay? If you want a personal reading, intuitivequeenshaw@gmail.com. I'm about to go outside and get me some sun and fun and go get some balloons for Tony's birthday party. Me and Ashley going to do a send off for him outside. So that's the last thing I got to get. I'm going to bake the lemon cake tomorrow because if I bake it today, I can guarantee you I'm going to take me a piece, and that's tacky. You don't take a piece of your heavenly brother's cake. I know he would say, "Pearl, go ahead, or I'm good." I made his picture his the funeral, not funeral, the program picture on my Facebook. I'm so tongue tied when I talk about him. I make every year I do this. I make the funeral program cover his on my background photo. I'm trying to find it, y'all. Hold on. Y'all saw the picture before. It's the same one with him and Alexi. Some people love to talk too much. I'm not a big conversationalist. I'm not. Once I talk to y'all, that's it. Y'all saw this picture. It's hold on. It's the one I got the picture of him and I together. I never thought he would be the first one to go. Anyway, y'all. Who is this? Hold on. I hate phony people who don't like me, but they hang around my page. And you know I know, right? Who is this? Oh, he's cool, David. That's my baby. But it's a couple of people who phony as hell. They hang around and see what I'm up to. I'm doing more to you. I'm not boring. I'm not dull. What you sitting back watching for? Do something with your life. Y'all, I'm sorry this is so filmy, but I got my